This program, ladies and gentlemen, can be considered a flagship program for the Ministry of Local Government. Since 2016, the Andrew McLean administration has taken a different approach to indigent housing solutions. Many years gone by, the approach was to create housing solution using board. So a lot of board houses have been built, and a lot of board houses have been destroyed because fire and the manner in which people use these facilities. But we took a conscious decision that in order to create something lasting, something that will allow an individual to have pride in, we took a position that we would build concrete structured houses right across the country. This program, ladies and gentlemen, can be considered a flagship program for the Ministry of Local Government. Never before has a project of this nature has been undertaken by any administration, and it was the vision of this administration led by Prime Minister Andrew McLean that has brought us to this part of providing housing solutions.
So on this little plot of land, we have a design that will house 12 families. Some families have more than 3 members, so it is still going to be a little bit tight. But it will have proper sewage. It means, however, that the people who are living together, as you were living before in close quarters, you will have to live together as one family. The other thing I want to implore of you as we break ground for this and we do the development, you have to keep the area clean. No matter how the building old, keep your surroundings clean. For me, the most appalling thing is to see someone drink a little juice box or a plastic bottle of water or juice or something, and when they finish, without even a thought for the environment, without even a thought about common decency, just take it and throw it. The road is not a garbage bin, and no matter how you pour, you still have your pride. You have to take pride in your community. And so we are going to make the investment here to build up the thing. But don't paint it up with spray paint. Don't take the, the baby pampers and the this and the that and just throw it outside. We're not supposed to live so as Jamaicans. A lot is to be said about teaching these values, because what it comes down to is a value in our schools and to our children, because the truth be told, it is our children that we are going to have to invest in for them to teach the parents. It is a sad reality, but it is the truth.
Affordable housing is an issue that must be dealt with across the Kingston and St. Andrew. In various sections across the city, there are substandard housing stretched across the municipality, and in some very key locations we have substandard housing. It's an issue that I know that the Most Honourable Prime Minister is quite acquainted with and has been looking at in a very meaningful way. from the design that we have looked at, this is a lovely design. You all know we have resource constraint, we have space constraint, but I believe that the design put together for the housing solution here to replace the homes that were destroyed by fire, I believe that you will love it, and we're just asking you to just participate and assist as the construction takes place, which will begin pretty soon, and just ensure that you take care of the space we call Belly Rock here, and let's work together and build the community.
What was the situation in 2018 with the fire?
The situation, well, I wasn't here when the fire. I was at work at that time. I was on night shift when the fire, so I wouldn't have much to tell you about the fire. When I reached home, everything was on the ground already.
And how have you been coping since 2018?
Well, I'm fine so far, you know, because healthy each day and give God thanks for what's going on right now, as much as things not 100%, but you have to give God thanks to him.
How do you feel about getting a new home?
Yeah, man, feel good, man. The rent me pay, you know, and things. If we get a house, we can pay a mortgage and things. Where them settle it and things. When it's set up, we have to pay a mortgage. So, just pay everything.